What's up everybody, welcome back to another video. Today is about going back to the basics. Just over 2 weeks ago I started a brand new challenge, and that's to upload a new video to this channel every single day. And I challenge everybody watching to take up a challenge themselves. And the reason is because we have the new year coming around. 2024 is just a couple of weeks away now. As of this recording, we have 15 days left in 2023. So some people are just coasting to the end of the year and they'll make their resolutions on New Year's Eve, and maybe they'll stick to them for 30 to 60 days. But then other people are getting a jump start and starting now, or starting weeks ago, or starting months ago. And they're building the habits they need in order to achieve their goals. And let's face it, there's a whole lot of competition out there today. We have more people who are programmers today than we did 3-4 years ago. So competition is great. So that means we all have to find that advantage. And it doesn't matter if you're starting off today learning how to code or have been coding for years. At the end of the day, it comes down to your drive, to your dedication, to your ability to focus. How determined are you? So I started my challenge to upload more videos, and I wanted to do that because I want to find a way to share my experiences, my ideas, my thoughts, my opinions. And I'm hopeful that they're going to be helping people. But at the same time, I want to try to level up my skills. Now me, I've been coding for over a decade. And one of the biggest things I've learned over that time is that sometimes you have to go back to the basics. You have to keep it simple. No matter how skilled you are, no matter how much time you have invested in this game, truly mastering the fundamentals and the basics should be your top priority. And the reason is because sometimes you make things more complicated than they need to be. You try to create some esoteric advanced algorithm that's going to elevate your program to the next level, to solve a problem in some weird remote way. And sometimes it's just a direct path. And I think that's something that we all get impacted by. We try to challenge ourselves to make things more difficult than they need to be. And there's a time for that. There's a place to challenge yourself, to try to find that higher order of thinking. But not every problem requires 10 or 20 steps to solve them. So basically what I'm asking of myself and I'm asking of you is to buckle down for the next 15 days. Whether you're brand new to coding or if you've been in this game for years, don't wait until New Year's Eve to make your resolutions. Start now. I mean, today is day one of the rest of your life. Don't waste it. And make sure you solidify the basics and the fundamentals of programming. For me, when creating these videos, you'll notice over the past 2 weeks, I've created different types of videos. I've created these types of videos right here, but I also started creating videos from the car. And those are more casual conversations, casual talks where I just share my ideas. The topics are focused and centralized, but they are just a casual conversation. It's experimentation on my part, trying to challenge myself, trying to see how I can level up my skills of creating videos and how to put myself in scenarios that are not the most comfortable. And even here, I've tried different mic setups, I've tried different lighting setups, but then I'm going back to the basics. I have the camera and I have my wireless microphone. So what are the basics of programming? Well, it's the programming language itself. You have the syntax, you have the variables, you have the data structures, you have the conditionals, you have the control structures, you have the functions, you have debugging, and then you have problem solving. And then of course you also have your editor. Master your editor. Go back to the fundamentals of it. Go back to the keyboard shortcuts. Find a way to really memorize them. And you have your operating system. Make sure your development environment is fully configured properly to make sure it's optimized. Maybe the language version you're using needs to be updated. Maybe the tools, the frameworks, the libraries, the packages, maybe they need to be updated. Maybe the way you try to solve problems needs to be updated. Don't be afraid to go back to the basics. And don't wait till the end of the year to make your New Year's resolution. Make it now. So we got 15 days left, and that gives you a 15-day head start. So let's code.